invested in Adani Group stocks. In relief for international travellers, the government has delayed the 20% TCS rule for overseas remittances over 7 lakh rupees. Now, the new rule will come into effect from the 1st of October instead of the 1st of July, which was the earlier deadline. Surabhi joins us now with more on this postponement and other fine print. Surabhi.
Let me start with the basics. What has the government done? The government has decided to postpone including international credit card spends as part of LRS or the liberalized remittance scheme. What will now happen is that any payments made by credit cards when we're not in India, outside India, whether it's that coffee or whether it's that, that book that you're buying on an overseas holiday, all that is not part of the LRS limit of $250,000 per year. And therefore, since it's not part of the LRS overall scheme of things, there is no question of TCS. That's how things are going to be with respect to payments made out of the country. But if you're using international credit cards and making certain payments sitting here in India for some sort of, let's say, a foreign purchase on a foreign website, then this will be part of LRS and TCS provisions will apply. Let me now move to the other category of payment instruments like forex cards. Here the clarity is most welcome because the government has decided to treat all of the other payment instruments, whether you're looking at forex cards or you're looking at cash, foreign currency cash, dollars or euros that you might want to take overseas with you when you're traveling, or even UPI transactions, given how popular UPI is now becoming in certain destinations like Singapore. Again here, all remittances will be counted as LRS. However, there is no TCS on spends up to 7 lakh rupees, and that's a very important threshold, which brings me to point number 3, the 7 lakh threshold itself. So what happens to the TCS provisions now? Whatever remittances are going out under LRS, they will be subject to TCS provisions. However, up to 7 lakhs, there is no case of paying any TCS or tax collected at source. TCS is going to be levied once the spends or once the remittance crosses the threshold of 7 lakh rupees. And again, there are categories over here. So if there is a remittance by way of education expenses, and this is in the form of an education loan, then the TCS above 7 lakhs is going to be just 0.5%. If there is remittance, which is not an education loan, but it's a lump sum payment, say a parent paying for their child's education overseas or a medical treatment expense, and going above the threshold of 7 lakh rupees, then the TCS is going to be 5%. For all other categories, the moment you cross the expense limit of 7 lakh, then the TCS comes in at 20%. It's interesting to note that on tour packages, there will be a TCS of 5% even up to the level of 7 lakhs.